As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Syracuse Orange, taking on another team from the ACC, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Golden Bears will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Syracuse's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And are we ever lucky to see these 2 great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these 2 quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are 2 huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Landry. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They just keep firing. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's inside the 35. They'll spot it at the 34. Not enough for the first down, and let's see what they do on 4th. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. So Cal's offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Fires to the big fella. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. Fighting off the defender. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He'll do it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he makes the catch. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Syracuse right back at it.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but now they've got some room to operate. Off the RPO, complete. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Here's the handoff. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Syracuse. Fitted in the window for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him, Reese.
Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds a tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They boot it away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Landry. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Syracuse has it in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Just a little off. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got it! And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the 4th quarter, they are going to be gassed.
Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Orange. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Sanders. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. On target over the middle. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
And the Golden Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The play action fake. Here's a heat. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the 1st quarter. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter and Syracuse has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds his man. It's Raymond. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Golden Bears line up to punt it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Syracuse right back at it.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Makes the catch. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking left. Makes a connection. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. Rushes on him. And the defense got him at the 27.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Splits the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great, but I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Golden Bears in the hurry-up. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league, so a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. It's complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They've gotten nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. That's a penalty, that's a penalty, that's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pulls it in. It's Raymond. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Third down coming up.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They've got the screen set up. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. And the Golden Bears are on the move.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Raymond. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Got his man. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
At the 16-yard line. And that is enough.
Now from inside the red zone.
For the offense.
Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll close the gap to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Pitt looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks, and a defense that looks disinterested. So unlike this program. They're trailing by 14 to Clemson. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Landry. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. They'll give it to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Working that left side now. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day, this one from 23. Oh, no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
And with time running out here in the first half, not willing to invite disaster, the offense takes a knee, and they'll go to the break trailing. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job of pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Church. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll run the option. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's up, racing down the left side. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cuse. How about this defense taking one back to the house? These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Cal 3.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The RPO, fire complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
And what a play by the defender. He's on an island all by himself in cover 1 man coverage. Just him and the wideout, and he ends up winning, coming up with a big INT.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Orange will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And this will be caught at the 30. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Keeps it on the bootleg. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's got an open man. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. They've really got this offense humming. Just the fourth play of the drive, and it's first and goal. Powers forward. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. Looking to fire. Trying to bull his way in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. This offense simply has to pay this. The sneak scores it.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Wide open downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Line getting set on second down. Fakes to grab. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down the 1. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
The offense with a big opportunity in the red zone.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Georgia looked less like a pack of dogs and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough between the hedges, and today they found a way outside of Sanford Stadium.
Looking to throw on first down.
No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The give to the running back from the shotgun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. Finds his big tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Landry. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Syracuse right back at it. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Looking to throw again. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Catch in the middle, it's Landry. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Barges ahead. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They already have the lead, but they will go for the knockout punch here in the 4th quarter on 4th and goal. He's looking to throw. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he can't get past the 2-yard line, but at least they avoided going backwards. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the first down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. They'll go to the ground. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the Golden Bears will send out the punt unit. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Unloads quickly. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Here they come trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Makes the catch. It's Landry. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Gonna take a shot on 2nd and short. Fires to the tight end. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Landry. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Orange. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Syracuse 38, Cal 17.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Golden Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Harris. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down.
They'll send the back in motion. With jet sweep pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Golden Bears are on the move. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. A strike downfield. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw, and he's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Golden Bears are in the hurry-up.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Cal! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Penn State is going to enjoy the trip back to Happy Valley after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there in Beaver Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short.
Timeout.
They'll run play action. Makes the grab. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Running into the open space. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.